It's way easier to grow on Instagram than YouTube. I mean, obviously 60-second video is way easier to create than a full 20-minute long form video. But here's the problem. If you're in the info business, those reels are not going to sell your high ticket offer. Because Instagram views don't always mean trust. And the trust is what you need in order to sell a high ticket product or offer. But what if I told you that there is one type of reel which can change all of that? A type of reel that can not only build trust, but can also add an additional $50,000 to $60,000 per month in your info business. And it's not just a fluff. We've been using this strategy for many of our clients, and the results speak for themselves. It's easy, scalable, and effective. In this video, I'm going to break down the exact strategy with a pattern that we follow to turn our Instagram reels into a revenue generating machines. So let's just dive in. Okay, so the type of reel that I'm talking about here is something we call the info reels. There are many formats available on the internet, but these three are the ones mostly used. And there's one more which I will explain after the video. But these three are the ones mainly being used. Now, I'm going to explain you each and every format right here and how these reels actually work so you don't actually get confused. But before doing that, let me just play each of these reels so that you have some kind of context in your mind that what kind of reels I'm talking about here. So first one is copywriting format. Let's play this one. The second was the green screen format. And then there's this meme format. Okay, so I feel like that it's enough. Up till now, you guys must have some kind of context in your mind that what these reels are actually doing here. But still, before explaining their whole flow and pattern, I'm going to present you this, that what you actually need before you start. These reels are not going to work on their own. You need a simple step here before executing these reels. So what you need before you start? Three things. Actually, two things here. Niche-based YouTube videos, niche-based YouTube long-form videos, not broad or generic. Second, each video must solve a very specific problem within your niche. You don't have to go broad, make sure to go niche or super niche. And these long form videos on your YouTube, these will serve as a base for your short form reels. Now, before you get confused between the niche and the broad video, I have two examples right here. One is from Daniel Fazzi, who creates super niche content, and one is from Grow with Alex, who creates broader videos. And you can see from the title as well, Daniel is talking about how to actually turn cold DMs and cold emails into clients, I guess. And on the other hand, in the broad video, Alex is talking about how to make motivational Instagram reels using your mobile phone, I guess. Now, the thing is that Daniel right here, he always execute videos based on the topics which are niche and which are the ones that his ICP is actually searching for, right? And he close clients based on that. On the other hand, Alex creates broad videos, and as for the number of views, obviously, if you are creating super niche content, your views will get lower because your videos are funneling your audience, right? The viewers that you have, for example, if I have to show you Daniel's channel right here, he creates niche content, and so this is Daniel. So you can see that he got 28,000 subscribers and number of videos 443. He is the owner of Client Ascension and a paid community, and you can see that the number of views that he's getting 3.1 thousand, 1.7 thousand, 2.1 thousand, 7.2 thousand, and you won't believe that Daniel is making almost $1 million per month, I guess, from his this community. And the only reason that he's creating a super niche content, right? So this is one of the examples. These are the topics that you can see. These are called niche topics. He's talking about a case study here. My $10 million VSL script, right? How to scale a marketing agency $200,000 per month. You can see that if I have to show you some other example, how to make a $1 million per month using liquidating funnels. You can see that it's a super niche content, right? Only the type of audience that can resonate with the content he's providing in Client Ascension, his paid community, can relate to these kind of problems. Now, as for the Alex on the other hand, he got a good number of subscribers. He got 162,000 subscribers, and you can see the number of views that he's getting is really quite impressive, 43,000 to 66,000, right? And the most popular video that he has, he gained like 1.3 million views. You can see that. Now, the problem here is that the views that he's getting, the topics, obviously, these topics are broad. So everyone is actually watching it, right? And almost 90% of his audience, it's not actually buying his services. It's always the rest of, the 5 to 10%. Now, the thing is, you can see that the topic that he is creating content on, how to grow an Instagram account, how to grow an Instagram account 2025 PC mode, how to start a YouTube automation business in 10 minutes, how to start an Instagram theme page business in 10 minutes. So these are the broader topics, right? This is what the difference between a niche content and a broader content. Now, so these are the two videos, right? And you have to create this one, the ones which are on left. Make sure that you are creating these kind of videos. There are a lot of other examples as well. You can see, you can go through some other creators as well who are creating niche content, maybe breaking down some kind of sales asset or explaining their case studies, right? So yeah, this is what you have to do, right? This is really needed, because if you don't have this base on your YouTube, then the beans are not going to work, because I'm going to explain that how the funnel is actually working. And the interesting part is that you don't need any kind of editing to execute these kind of videos, because we're just, solving the problem of the audience. They don't really care about your editing or your lighting and all those kind of stuff. They only care about the solution that you're providing, right? So yeah, this is what you need. Now let's talk about the funnels, how these wheels actually work. I'm gonna explain that how to execute these wheels as well. But before explaining, let me just justify that why these wheels work and how they're actually working. So the funnel flow is simple. What you have to do: extract key problem solving content from long form YouTube videos, condense and repurpose the content with 60-second Instagram reels. The reel Number 3, the reel teases a solution, gives valuable insight but not the full picture. So the first part of the funnel is that because you got YouTube videos uploaded on your YouTube channel, and you're solving some specific problems of your ICP, right? Let's say if you're a trader, you are creating content, some kind of a strategy. If you're an e-com, you're talking about a certain niche, maybe store or landing page, something like that. And based on that, what you actually have to do now that your YouTube is actually active, right? And you must be getting like views, like maybe 500 views or 700 views, 800 views, maybe 1,000 views, right? And obviously the niche views. But the thing is that what you can do on Instagram is that you are going to take the topics from those long form videos, and you have to come up with the problems that your audience is actually facing, because you are actually solving some kind of a problem, right? What are those problems? Based on those problems, you are going to execute these reels. You are going to create these Instagram reels. Now it can have any formats. The 3 formats that I'm going to basically show you are just 3. There are a lot other as well. So based on those questions, based on those pain points, you're going to create reels. And then you're kind of, like tease the problem and the solution, right? In your Instagram reel. And the audience will ask you that what is a full breakdown, right? And then you will divert your audience from Instagram to YouTube. Because you are creating a specific Instagram reel on a specific problem. Let's say if you have uploaded a YouTube video on maybe a scalping strategy, right, in trading, and your Instagram reel is teasing a pain point related to that, and the solution is your whole YouTube video. What you're going to basically do, you're going to trigger the audience with a keyword, and then you will send the whole YouTube video with them. Now it's easy. Let's address the points again. Exact key problem solving content from long form YouTube videos, condense and repurpose that content in 60-second Instagram reel. Like I've mentioned, the reel teases the solution, gives valuable insights, but not the full picture. Keep in mind, obviously you cannot do that in 60-second reel. How much you can talk? CT in the reel is going to be, it's really important. Comment, trigger word, and I'll DM you the full breakdown video. Make the audience comment for the full solution, which is your YouTube video. User comments, you DM them with a full YouTube video, right? 6th step is YouTube videos give full value and positions you as an expert. Now, what the 6th step, what this whole journey is going to end up with? The 7th step, which is naturally leads to viewers to either do it themselves or buy from you, because the system feels too advanced to do it yourself. It's simple as that. Because you're creating super niche content, obviously it's technical. Let's say if you're an AI automation niche, you are talking about certain AI automations that you have created for maybe social media or maybe a B2B company, maybe some kind of industry, anything like that. You're teasing the AI automation on Instagram, and then you're diverting your audience to your YouTube where you explain the whole automation. And you're not going to give them that automation. You're going to build services for them, right? If they can, obviously, if they have the purchasing power. And that's the interesting part because the audience is niche. So you will have a good conversion rate because again, the audience is seeking that solution. So yeah, these two scenarios are going to happen: do it themselves or buy from you. Where buy from you is gonna be a bigger number here. Make sure that. So the core outcome again, you're not just creating engagement; you're building a lead machine through education, DM automation, and long form project. It's really easy. And for uh, DM automation, make sure to use ManyChat. You can automate your DMs. Like you don't actually have to send each and every uh, commenter your video. You can just set up the ManyChat, and it will just get triggered every time someone comment a certain word. So here's a basic visual representation of what I just told you. Info reach on Instagram. That's first. Uh, it will divert your audience to your second funnel, which is long form YouTube content, and from there you will divert your audience to your offer, and it will end the sales always. So yeah, this is the funnel flow. I hope that's making sense for you. And now let's talk about the info reel itself, that how you can actually execute it. So I've just shown you these three reels, and I'm going to talk about that how you can execute each of these, what you have to keep in mind in order to execute, and yeah, what kind of other formats you can try. So first of all, let's talk about the first one, which is copywriting reels. Now these type of reels, I think these type of reels are in masses on Instagram, and you can see a lot of creators executing these type of reels. They always have some kind of uh, you know comment word in either in their reels or maybe a call to action based on a word that audience is going to comment. It's either in their caption, or maybe in their reel. So yeah, this is how it works. So what you're going to basically do in order to execute these, you start with a strong hook in the first 3 seconds. Use relatable scenario, bold frame, or direct question. Again, it's all up to you based on the topic that your YouTube video has. Again, take out the scenario, either take out the scenario or direct question. Now, must be relevant to YouTube video's core problem. Again, as I mentioned, because you're going to send the whole video to them, so it must make sense. Follow up with the concise copy that gives a clarity or partial solution. Again, you have to give. If your reel is 15 to 20 seconds long, then what you have to do is that obviously the first 3 seconds is going to be a problem that you are teasing. The rest of the video is going to give some kind of a solution, but in a limited way, kind of a teaser. I'm going to show you some examples so you don't get confused, because there are a lot of styles in copywriting format, and based on what kind of inspiration that you have, right, you have to write your copy according to that. So this copy should answer or expand the hook, keep it tightly connected to your content of your YouTube video. And with the CTA, again, make sure that do not mess this up. And with the CTA comment action, I'll DM you the full video where I break down this. Now, execution tips. Use your YouTube transcript, plug into ChatGPT or generate short form copy. For example, before explaining this part, execution tip, let me just show you the type of reels that I'm talking about here. The first one, for example, I've shown you this one. You can see that now, if I have to break down, by the way, we have executed this reel for Casper, and it's diverting his audience to a certain video, which is uploaded on YouTube, right? So you can see that based on that video, let me just show you that video as well so that it will make more sense to you than what I'm talking about here. So let me just show you. We got, for example, this reel is basically diverting his audience from Instagram to this YouTube channel or his YouTube video. You can see that ICT concepts explained and in 12 minutes, right? And you can see that he used kind of visuals from this thumbnail, right? And if I show you this way, you can see that the copy that we created based on the problem that audience might be facing, right? You don't need an overpriced degree to understand these trading concepts. And now these concepts, liquidity and fair value gap, all of these are explained in this YouTube video, right? And because we are creating this reel, then audience is curious, but that's not it. After that, you can see that rather than executing a copy from inspired from this YouTube video, what we actually did, we kind of created a timestamps. We took a screenshot of the video and created timestamps that on 34 second he's talking about liquidity, on 1 minute 19 second he's talking about time based liquidity, then manipulation or order flow, all of those stuff. And because again, we just give the context of what your solutions are, right, to that specific problem that audience is facing. And you can see that comment YT and below, comment YT below, and I will send you the link. Now you can see that again. Here is another thing that this video, the reel that we created, it's not a super niche reel, right? It's a broad niche. We'll use this in a different concept here, obviously, but make sure that you are executing your reels based on niche topics. This is not a niche topic; it's a broad topic. So yeah, just to make sense that what is the procedure here, I had to show you this. So yeah, what we actually did here, we kind of executed this timeline to show that what are the answers. Now, this is one of the copywriting lead. There's another type of copywriting lead. You can see that a small copy based on the video, right? Based on a YouTube video. And let's say if I have to show you another copywriting which has some kind of a different hook which we executed, you can see that what we actually did here, rather than presenting a problem on a blank screen, we use this notepad. What if I blow? And created as some sort of question here. Again to divert his audience from Instagram to YouTube, right? And yeah, this is how you can execute these copywriting deals, and just make sure that to understand that what kind of inspiration or what kind of style that you're going with, so that you execute your copy according to that. Keep in mind what your video topic is, and what is the relevant pain point, or a question or scenario can be created around that. So yeah, this is how you execute. As for the execution tips, let's say if you are executing the copywriting video, maybe you need a summary of the video, right? Which you can turn into bite-sized copies and showcase on your Instagram lead. So this is how you can do it. Use your YouTube transcript plugin to ChatGPT generate a short form copy. That's simple as it is. Use ChatGPT; it will literally give you the bite-sized copies based on what kind of reel that you have in your mind. Just explain it to ChatGPT. I don't think that I should give you any kind of a prompt here, because it's really easy. And the second is test multiple formats until it feels native to your audience. Again, you have to find your own format, so keep testing. And the third is make sure that reel aligns with trending copywriting reels. Example, storylines, pin on a screen, no tabs. I just shown you multiple styles here. So yeah, this is how you can execute. And visuals, make sure that visuals that work, black and white, lifestyle video. Again, you can use a lifestyle footage and on a black and white, I'd say that overlay, or you can try something else. It's based on you. That you can see that here we used lifestyle footage of client to hook the audience. Here we used as notepad. So this is how you can execute it. And the second was blank screen with impactful copy. If you are going for a certain type of copywriting beat, timestamp teaser from the YouTube video. Again, it's one of the types that I was showing you. No tab visuals, same similar thing. So this is how you actually execute the first one, which is the copywriting beat. Now, I hope that you can execute it after this. Also, after copywriting beats, we got green screens. Now, this is really interesting format, and how it works. Use a talking head format with your front camera plus green screen effect. The background should be a clip from your YouTube video or a pain point question from a credible source, example Reddit, Quora, blog. A slide visual from your course or case study. You can use any of these, or maybe better, it's just some options. Your script should open with a concise hook that introduces the pain point. Give a cheesy explanation or insight, not the full breakdown. Obviously, you can't. Make it clear the full solution lies on YouTube. Again, you have to tell your audience to comment a certain word so that you will send them the full video. Now, I've shown you one example here, which is this guy right here. This one right here. You can see that. Now, this guy, what he's doing here, he creates podcasts on his YouTube, right? And he's talking about his own podcast in this green screen reel. And this is one of the idea. It's one of the concept. You can come up with some other concepts as well, rather than having green screen of your own YouTube channel. maybe you can have a green screen of maybe a Quora or Reddit, or so like this guy, for example. uh, the green screen is a hook, right? Maybe, I don't know if he has a YouTube video or not. I don't think he has any YouTube channel. But just as a format that you can see that if you have created some kind of a niche based YouTube video, right? And you want audience to from Instagram to divert to that video. One possibility of your reel could be that you find some question related to your solution, which audience is asking on maybe some kind of platform, or maybe you can find some kind of article as well, and just use that as a green screen, as a hook, and start talking about it. Give away some information based on the video that you have created, right? And let the audience know that you know your stuff. And again, it's going to be a 60-second reel, maybe 40-second reel. And after that, just, you know, uh, let the audience decide whether they want to watch the full video or not. Just ask them to comment a certain method, and you explain it all on your YouTube video. Maybe while talking about your YouTube video, you can show that on your green screen, right? And yeah, that's how you can basically execute this reel. Just make sure that uh, keep it interesting in terms of copy. Don't talk about yourself a lot, right? You don't need any kind of fluff, just to the topic. That's it. So yeah, this is one kind of execution that you can follow. So as for the copywriting tips for these kind of reels, keep your lines tight and clarity focus. I've mentioned, focus on what audience will gain by watching a full video. Make sure that you have that essence in your short copy, right? What you're basically doing. If I have to put it simple, what you're basically promoting your video through Instagram with, right? So make sure that you summarize it based on what you're actually providing, because otherwise it's gonna come as a clickbait. So yeah, third one is show you answering the problem, answering a real problem, not just self promoting. Yeah, you have to make sure this, because again, you have to cleverly market it. You cannot, talk about your own video before even just start talk about that pain point that you're just actually showing. So yeah, make sure to keep this in mind as well. Now, as for the execution and CT flow, again, and with the CTA, just call out the audience to commit a certain one, and you will send the full step by step video. And bonus, tag the video topic or niche in the old text scannability. You can do that as well, but I don't think it can create that much effect. Now, visual style tips: keep the background readable and relevant. No visual clutter. You have to keep this in mind, because you can see that this field, how it's so cleverly executed, right? You can read a hook here. He's talking about a topic related to this depth, and it's super clear, nothing fluff. He's on the right side, bottom right side. We can focus on him as well, and we can, by the first second, from the first second, we know that what kind of topic he's going to be talking about in this week. So it's simple, it's plain. Make sure to keep in mind course footage, Reddit screenshots, keyframes, anything. You can use anything as a background. Maybe quick some Reddit discussion, right? Maybe a Reddit problem you're answering through a green screen, based on the video that you've created on YouTube. Use minimal motion. You delivery should do the work. Yeah, it's a green screen, so make sure that you don't have a lot of motion. So yeah, this is how you actually execute green screen reels, and hopefully it's more than enough for you to execute it. As for the third one, which is meme reels. Now this format is not actually being used a lot right now, because it's not that saturated, right? And I feel like that it has a massive potential. Now, how it works: pick a template from theme meme pages, not necessarily funny. Think format, not joke. Make sure to keep in mind that uh, it doesn't have to be funny, because the main essence here is the value, not joke. Because when you think of meme, obviously the first thing comes in your mind is joke. So overlay your copy or point of view on the top of that template. The format should present either a relatable situation, a pain point your niche audience faces, a mistake, myth, or truth. Uh, Follow it up with, again, uh, your answer, maybe, or maybe show your video as a savior for that problem. So yeah, if I have to show you some examples here, first of all, this example right here, you can see that this is the format that we come up with, and again, super niche content, and you will not get a lot of views, but again, you will get the quality views. That's how you basically get a high ticket audience. So you can see that strategy, app, payout, and breakdown. What is the strategy in this video? The video is showing that this is the strategy, right? This is the app which was used. right? And this is the certificate payout, which is credibility, right? And this is a breakdown. Now, if I have to tell you that this format was inspired from a uh, like meme like this one. Now you can see that I was scrolling through Instagram and this reel pop in front of me, right? It's way beyond our niche, right? It's a fun based reel, right? Where you can see that the number of views that it has gained 200. It has gained more than, I guess, 2 to 3 million views, I guess. Yeah, and you can see the number of likes that it has, and what this reel is talking about: the song, the plays, the outfit, the vibe. Nothing, just you know triggering the audience of this anime base, I guess. So based on that, I thought that we can use this template and we executed this strategy here, app here, payout, breakdown, and again, comment trading if you want the full breakdown for free. So yeah, this is how you actually can execute meme templates as well. Now, where you can get these meme templates is simple. Just go through the go through theme pages, the meme pages, right? And you can find a lot of conceptual templates like this. And what you have to keep in mind is how you can use these templates to present your own topic. For example, here, still you can use this template as well. Maybe uh, as a competitor, talk about uh, maybe you have executed some strategy which is following. I'd say that 30 to 40 minutes, or maybe saving certain amount for the audience, right? On the left side, you can see that you can show a struggle, right? Or maybe a time span, that how long it's taking to get the final product, and you can show your video on the right side that what kind of strategy that you have come up with, which is doing a similar thing in less time. You can execute this as well. You guys, you can see this as well, right? So these are the type of templates which are way beyond your industry, but still you can inspire from templates and execute a video which will kind of market your YouTube video. So yeah, this is the green screen format, right? And copy guidelines simple. Keep the copy simple and relative. But it's more about the template actually. It's more about the templates, not about the copy, because every template has a different copy. You can see that it has a different copy. It has a different copy, and to be very honest, it's super easy to execute. You don't need any kind of creativity because you already have a creativity in front of you. You just need some brainstorming that how you can execute, how you can utilize these templates. So yeah, make sure that uh, do the scrolling a lot. Let the template do the talking. Don't overcomplicate it. As I mentioned, execution tips. Template must be instantly understandable. Do not make it complex. Right? Think of it as a meme. Right? Like whenever we saw any kind of meme which is uh, broadly relatable to each of us, we can understand the context in a single minute. We make sure that keep in mind this. Resonate with the target audience mindset. Again, match the tone and pacing of your video. Offer video. Only add your footage if needed. Optional. For example, I've added our client's video in one of the templates I've shown you. If your YouTube video solves the issue, show in the meme link. Link the two clearly. Yeah. Use captions and bold headers soon. Again, it's a simple thing. Visual style suggestions. Again, it all depends on what kind of format that you're going for. Split screen, meme format, top, bottom scenario, uh, pop culture references, movie screenshots. Format idea could be before and after, expectation versus reality. To the screenshot with your reply solution. It could be anything. Screenshot from Reddit Quora as a setup, anything like that. So this is how you actually execute meme base. Now I've explained three type of formats here, right? Which is the copywriting format, the green screen format, and the meme format. And I've also shown you that how you can actually execute each of these reads, right? Now, again, it's just three limited formats. You can always find better ones. And for example, there is one format that I want to talk about, which is the fourth one. For example, this one right here. This guy Hamza automates he's an AI automation niche, right? And what he actually does on Instagram is that he creates these kind of reads where he just present uh, automation for a specific ICP, personal trainer automation for $14,500 per year, right? He's calling out only personal trainer, right? This is how you create a niche content. And you can see that not a lot of views because he got 507 likes, but he's generating some serious amount from his Instagram only. So yeah, this is how you can see that he's just explaining that what this automation is going to basically do. You can do a similar stuff here, maybe talk about some kind of a strategy. If you have executed a full blown YouTube video, maybe 30-40 minute YouTube video, right? What you can do, you can create a mini sales asset like these, and uh, create reels based on those. And for the full explanation, again, guide your audience towards your main YouTube video. You can use this format as well. So just create some sales assets. This is one of the format that I had in my mind, which I am planning to execute for some of our clients. So yeah, this is what you can do, and 3 formats right here. I've explained the funnel as well. As for the inspirations, you can find these with a lot of creators on Instagram. Many are in info space. There are a lot of creators are executing these reels, copywriting format style. But the problem is that they are not creating niche content. That's the problem. So make sure that you are creating niche problem. These can be super valuable for you because we have done it. This green screen format, again, it's up to you that what kind of execution you have in mind, especially for your green background, right? Green screen background. Just scroll through content you can find. And as for the meme templates, you can easily find these on theme pages or meme pages. So this is how you can execute reels, which can easily add 50 to 60,000 dollars per month in your info business. So yeah, this sums it up. If you want this doc, you can comment idea, and I will send you the full doc as well. Signing off.